Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to James Blunt and we're going to watch the official video for the song Monsters. I do have tissues nearby thanks to your warnings, so here we go.
Before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So the monsters away. Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away.
Back to the beginning. We're gonna do some vocal analysis. I might have to close my eyes a little bit. I think many of us are sympathetic criers, so if we see someone cry, then we start crying, and I'm gonna try and focus on the vocals because they were really stunning, but obviously this song as a whole is it's a beautiful piece. So, here we go.
I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night.
I think it was really smart for him to start with a glottal onset, because anytime you're doing any song that has, you know, an emotional aspect where as a singer your voice might fluctuate or waver, if you can at least get those chords to come together pretty firmly, that helps as you start to utilize and figure out your breath management. So I think when he said "oh" with that glottal, very, very smart choice. I love that we're getting, I don't know that I've heard much of his music, so I don't know if it was a choice for this particular piece or it's just like a characteristic of his tone, but I like this forward placement that we're hearing. It has moments of nasality, but it feels very strong, very powerful, but there is this fragile aspect, and again, I feel that it just suits this song so beautifully, because he's, you know, the words he's saying, he wants, oh man, anytime you're saying goodbye to someone, I think you want your words, oh my goodness, I think you want your words to be very clear, to not waver, but as humans, you know, you're still gonna feel emotion. So I think he captured that beautifully in that the words feel very strong, they feel very present, but there is this fragile, delicate, almost like wavering aspect to his delivery. So again, I don't know if that's just an overall theme with his songs, with his music, or if that was a specific choice, but either way, I think it's beautiful. Here we go.
Close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine.
Oh, I'm not gonna get through this. Okay. When he goes up, need to forgive, no need to, oh golly, I forgot the other word. I love his mixed voice. It's, again, as we're building, normally our mix will have sort of a thinning effect. You know, obviously it can't be quite the same texture and with the same power that we have in our chest voice, but it matches so beautifully with how he started this piece, which is another reason I'm thinking he made a choice to change his vocal production just a little bit in that lower register to match both the context, the lyrics, the song, but then it matches this higher register beautifully as well.
I'm not my father, we're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Gorgeous falsetto, by the way. That desperation. Desperation isn't quite maybe it is. I mean, you can fill in the blank. I think a lot of people experience a lot of different emotions in this sort of setting, but I feel that he's conveying that beautifully within his falsetto. Still a lot of presence. There isn't a lot of air coming through. So we're getting this gorgeous, clear tone, but obviously it's lighter because we're in falsetto. And I like the choice to make that shift rather than try and use a mix just because of, again, the lyrics, what he's singing in this moment and sort of the overall arc of the song.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father.
That little whimper on my... Oh my goodness. I think it was a beautiful choice. Because it's got those hints of, an actual cry that you would expect to experience in, again, this context, in this setting.
So here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye.
The harmonies in this song, oh, I loved those so much. Both this and the ones that come later, I think they're so, it's just refined. They don't take away from the simplicity and the earnestness of the song, but I feel it's just those couple moments where they're incorporated, just, I don't know, I really like that choice. I just feel that they add such beauty and help give a little almost like a sort of like a safety blanket, because saying these words all by yourself, it's like, that's a lot for one person to handle sometimes. And so to just have this like chorus, a supporting chorus in these in the chorus, I think is just, I don't know, I really liked it. Here we go.
Not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes?
I'm gonna do that descending line one more time. That transition was so smooth, going from falsetto into that mix.
To forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm.
On the word feel, there was just a tiny vowel shift, and I can only wonder what it was like recording this. I don't know if it was just, one or two takes, or if he went over specific sections, because it's such an emotional song, and obviously I think he's letting himself experience those emotions in this music video. but that's a hard thing to resist, to sort of hold back whenever you're singing. I know many performers when it comes to occasions like funerals and whatnot, you almost just kind of have to compartmentalize and shut off your emotions in order to get through, because it's just, you see all these people around you who are experiencing a sea of emotions, and so to not let those affect you, it's not an easy thing. So let me go back to that word, feel, because I like what happened there.
Yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son. You're not.
Oh my goodness. This transition into this lighter mechanism, I really enjoy that. So much, I think he used so much restraint in that chorus, but still a lot of power. So to get this breathier, lighter approach, I think is just, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
My father, we're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget.
Those harmonies, I love those.
Two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Regarding the actual music video, I really love that he invited his dad to be a part of that. It was interesting to see both of them sort of react to one another. And it also added a layer to the text, at least for me. When I think back to the words like "don't be afraid," there was this serenity, this calm that his father was portraying. And so reflecting back on that, those words almost, I don't know, it's almost as if the singer is saying that to comfort themselves, even though they're saying it, you know, to the person that they love. I don't know. It's just this. It's a beautiful example of, you know, how, however small, however minute, you know, pairing songs with actual videos that are meaningful, they can do a lot. They can make such an impression. And I don't know. I mean, altogether, it's a beautiful piece. It's a beautiful piece. I feel like I don't know. I need to think on it. I need to just let myself feel the feelings. But then I need to like watch something happy, because it was just breaks your heart. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.